So, game 2 of this best of 3 set against Eden Batchelor. So he's going to change up his leads, changing Kyogre for Rayquaza, and I'm going to change my Kyogre for my Thundurus, which is probably not the best lead here. It threatens the Togekiss a lot, but his Rayquaza just needs to protect, get his speed, and he'll be able to outspeed both my Pokemon and threaten both with a knockout straight away with the Draco Meteor. So here he's smartly going to double protect with both his Rayquaza and his Togekiss so that he can get his speed boost, and there wasn't really anything I could do to punish it. So I'm going to go for the taunt onto the Togekiss to stop any kind of follow me's or any tailwinds. It doesn't work because he protected, and I also go for the Volt Switch with my Thundurus. So here he's just going to outspeed and pick off my Thundurus with Life Orb Draco Meteor, which is very unfortunate for me and probably wasn't the best lead on my part. But here, because he's seen me taunt his Gengar, he is going to Air Slash. I know he's going to Air Slash. There's no reason for him to go for any status moves. So I'm not going to fall for that. I'm going to go straight for the Icy Wind and reduce the speed of the Rayquaza and the Togekiss. So now my Rayquaza will outspeed his. The only problem is he can still just follow me, which is the problem. So here, he's going to go for the Air Slash. Luckily, he didn't outspeed my Gengar, so I can't flinch or anything. But it is just shy of a 2-hit KO, which is really nice. So I'm going to bring in my Rayquaza. And here, I predict just to follow me, and I need to pick off this Togekiss quickly. And here, he's just going to double protect again, so that he can stall out, or potentially see what I'm going for, stop my taunt or anything. I protect as well from his Rayquaza, because he could have just followed me, and I wanted to pick off the Togekiss with a Sludge Bomb first. But did I taunt it? No, I taunted it, didn't I? I think? Yes, I taunted it, so I could stop the follow me and then just KO the Rayquaza. Both would have been alright. I don't know if the Sludge Bomb would have KO'd, so taunt was probably better. But now, because I protected, I was expecting a follow me and a Draco Meteor into my Rayquaza, because at -2, Rayquaza can still pick off other Rayquazas with a Life Orb. If they're fully special. I don't know if he's fully special or not, but because he has Draco, it's quite likely. But here, he's going to go for the follow me. Yep, follow me, take away my Dragon's Ascent. But I switched out, so I couldn't do that. And here, I'm going to taunt the Togekiss finally, so that he can't follow me anymore. And he switches it up and goes for the Dragon's Ascent, which is terrible, because my Kyogre's going to take full power Dragon's Ascent, and it actually takes me out in one shot, which confirms that he's fully invested in physical attack with Draco as just the special move. Not much investment, so that's why he didn't go for the Draco the second time. Because if he would have been fully special, he would have gone for Draco again, because he wouldn't have wanted to reduce his defense and put himself in extreme speed KO range. So now I'm down to 2 Pokemon already, which is terrible, and I can't really see how I'm going to win this match from here. So he's going to withdraw his Rayquaza into his Kyogre, into his Ferrothorn, because he's still got 4 Pokemon against my 2. So here I'm going to Dragon's Ascent onto the Togekiss, and it's actually enough to one-shot it, because I got a little bit of chip with Icy Winds. He would have been built to survive Life Orb, Rayquaza's Dragon's Ascent, but because I got the chip, I'm actually able to KO the Togekiss straight up. And I also go for the Sludge Bomb. Do I go for the Sludge Bomb? Yes, Sludge Bomb into the Rayquaza slot, which turned into a Ferrothorn, which is pretty bad. So now he's going to just be able to bring in his Rayquaza back at full speed, and he's actually going to win the speed tie, go for the Dragon's Ascent onto my Gengar, and now there's nothing I can do to win the match, because I went for the overheat onto the Ferrothorn, hoping that he would target down my Rayquaza and somehow miss his Draco, and then I could still have 2v2 and win another speed tie, but there wasn't really any chance for me coming back into the match. So I'm just going to overheat the Ferrothorn, knock it straight out, but he's still got his Kyogre in the back, and 2v1 against the Rayquaza, I've got no chance because I've got no spread moves, and both of his Pokemon can just knock me out in one shot. So the game is lost at this point, which is a shame. So here he reveals that he's got Kyogre. So he's brought the same 4 Pokemon to both matches, so I'm expecting in the third match he will lead the same, and he will also bring the same 2 in the back because they managed to win this time. So I've got to think what my counter lead to his second lead would be. So I'm going to win the speed tie here, so it does confirm that we're both max speed, and I'm going to get the Dragon's Ascent off onto his Kyogre because I wanted to at least win the speed tie and find out if his Kyogre had any bulk of any sort, and it looks like he could potentially. So it's good information that I can't just one-shot the Kyogre. And here he's just going to finish me off with the Dragon's Ascent. And there was nothing I could do. Rayquaza goes down. And that's the end of Game 2. So I've got to adjust my leads going into Game 3. Thundurus didn't really do much, so I don't really see any point to bringing that anymore. And I've got to think of what I'm going to do, so find out what happens in Game 3.